Welcome to KenKenReviews. I'm KenKen, Mr. I'm gonna watch it, so you don't have to. And this is the review for Borderlands. You've got this far. You wanna go to Pandora, right? You wanna discuss it? Hit the subscribe button. There's so many conversations we could have. Hit the subscribe button and let's discuss.
God, I hate this planet.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe.
God, I hate this planet.
Based on the best-selling video game, this all-star action-adventure follows a ragtag team of misfits on a mission to save a missing girl who holds the key to unimaginable power. I tried my best to sell it to you, look. That was hard. That was tough. But look, let's carry on. You hear this cast and you just think this is going to be lit. These are big, big people. You have Kate Blanchett as Lilith. She was decent. She wasn't all bad. She was a bit dull in certain places, but it wasn't all bad. She played a badass as intended, and for me, I was impressed with her action scenes. I think she handled them with grace. I think she looked the part. She looked cool. And yeah, she looked like she had fun. And because of that, I had a bit of fun with her. That sounds mad. But yeah, she was alright. Kevin Hart played Roland, a soldier who is part of the Crimson Lance group who goes AWOL. And it's a typical Kevin Hart performance, but without the laughs. The one thing he's good at. I felt a sense of hesitancy from him. Didn't want to be there, or I don't know, it just felt mad. Like, he didn't feel like he was part of the cast. He felt a bit disconnected. Very bland, lifeless. I don't know. I hope he's okay. But nah, it wasn't a good performance. Ariana Greenblatt as Tiny Tina. Now you see her, I feel like we found our future Harley Quinn. She played the sadistic, wild, bonkers, explosive wildling that currently used to in that kind of Harley Quinn character. She did her best with meaty script that they had. And I feel like she was alright. I liked her. I liked her character, man. She did her thing. Other stars include Jack Black, Jamie Lee Curtis, Edgar Ramirez, and Florian Montagne. Visually, Borderlands is striking and dynamic, successfully translating the game's colourful and chaotic world into live action. They did that very well. The film fully embraces Pandora's vibrant chaos, delivering dazzling set pieces and over-the-top action sequences. The CGI is at a decent level and it works well. Production-wise, it was a good production-wise, looking at it. But there's so much wrong here, unfortunately, man. There's so much wrong here. They tried to assassinate Borderlands, a beloved video game franchise that we all love. You know, sometimes it's okay. They come to you and say, hey, can you make a film about this book, game, whatever it is? Say no. Say, nah, I'll get the next one. Just say that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to mash up the whole thing. Now we're all here thinking, what is this? It has some good, but there's just too much bad in it. Too much. The movie boasts a talented cast and crew, yet somehow everyone just seemed out of sync. They seemed disconnected. They felt like strangers on screen in their characters. There was no chemistry amongst anybody. There are a few decent scenes. There's a few flashy action scenes. I actually like those. Jack Black's character as a lovable robot, Claptrap, stands out for good reasons and bad. Whether he's delivering a snappy one-liner or getting into trouble with his well-meaning antic, Claptrap provides comic relief and an annoying presence that was really getting under my skin. It was too much. Some might call it a fine balance. I thought it was dead. While it does excel in visual, style and humour, the plot feels somewhat shallow and predictable, often favouring for action over character development or just some narrative. There was nothing there, man. It was not it. Whether you're a long-time fan of the franchise or completely new to it, this 2024 film adaptation of Borderlands is bound to leave you disappointed, regardless of your familiarity with the series. I'm sorry, it's not it. I haven't played all of the games myself. I think I've played the first one, probably the second one. But I've got a gist of what the game's about. It wasn't here. Apart from likeness of characters, names, the vault, it wasn't pieced together in a movie format. It just wasn't done well. I can't personally judge how accurate this film is to the games because I haven't played all of the games. But whatever was in this film, I've not seen in the games. So correct me if I'm wrong. But also based off the online backlash that I've seen, it doesn't seem faithful to it. And the outlook doesn't look promising. In my opinion, that alone should steer you in a different direction. Stay away from this. I can't say it was a good attempt because it wasn't. Borderlands becomes yet another addition to the long list of failed video game film adaptations. Join me in prayer as we hope this is the last. Humma, humma, humma. Where did they go wrong? How did they go wrong? There's like 3 games you can pick out of. 4, 5. Like if you go Telltale direction, there's games you can actually choose from and pick a story. People are calling it the Kevin Hart curse. Is this a thing? Borderlands isn't that complicated. Why is it so hard to get video game adaptation correct? If you enjoy this review, don't treat this review like it's the movie. Still like, comment, and subscribe. I want to know what you thought of this film. Maybe you don't agree with me. I want to know, and let's discuss it. Let me know what you think of Borderlands the movie.